Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. But before we start, I want to address something about the last episode, because people in the comments are being kind of aggro about things, and I want to explain why I was being so frustrated by that last scene. That scene is actually one of the two scenes that I had been presented with when I went to the Paradox press convention in Stockholm. I sat down for 30 minutes with the actual game developers, and when they showed that scene, they stressed the importance of not getting caught too often in that scene. They said that if you get caught too often, then they will see through your disguise and you will be busted. And in fact, they used that entire last scene where you're going around with the robes to show off and explain the stealth mechanics. And they just kept repeating sort of over and over about like, ooh, how important it is not to get caught. Let's be stealthy. Oh, here's the yellow circle and all that sort of thing. And that's why when I got there, I was like, oh, I know the correct way to get through the scene. I'm supposed to stealth through it. And obviously that wasn't working at all. And I was like, well, what's going on? What don't I understand? So that's why I played through it that way, is because that's literally the way the developers in that presentation stressed that it should have been played, which turns out to maybe not be accurate. But, you know, when you get told one thing by the people that make the game and you can't execute that, it's a little bit crazy. Anyway. We are at this point going to go ahead and rest up so that we can get a full heal over here on Kutarin. Hopefully we can camp here and be relatively safe. It's been a few days since the last time I played, and at this point the game has officially been released. However, I'm trying to avoid spoilers as much as possible, so I'm still going to be playing this completely blind. Other than there's, I think, one more scene that I'd been a little bit presented with, so there might still be a little bit of info. I'm going to go ahead and bring down the game volume a tiny bit at this point, since my throat is finally feeling better, and I don't want to be yelled at by the game here with these little things. So, hang on, we got to pull up the map of this area. I don't think this is where we want to be. Lower ramparts. Right. The Chantry. Maybe, okay, there's another route over here, because I think, unless I'm wrong, I think this is actually how you get in.
See now what the flame has shown us?
Who's got the highest disarm traps? I don't remember. I think this is how you, another way into the castle is through these sort of sewer areas here. Stealth. So mechanics. I don't think we've got much in the way of mechanics, do we? Oh, mechanics a 3 on our ranger. That's right. So go ahead and try to disarm that. Hopefully we can get something disarmed in this place. Thank you very much. We're still sneaking. Go through this door here. What do we got? Nothing so far. And it looks like, I don't think we can go through here. Oh, apparently we can descend into the water. Okay. That's good to know. Now, we don't know what's in this room. We've opened that. Oh, alright. Looks like we're okay. Yay, monies. Alright, I mean, we'll go ahead and keep clearing this level. Why not? But ultimately, we're trying to get down to the dungeons, I think, and rescue someone. I think this is... Check the map, I suppose. To the moat, yeah. Okay, so this was the other way we could have gotten in here. By going in the way we did, we were able to get that costume. Otherwise, we would have had to, I think, fight our way through the Chantry. Which I suspect would be quite tough. And these doors were, like, insanely locked, weren't they? Yeah, that's much too much for us. This is an open doorway. Hold on. We haven't checked this area out yet. I should.
What is it?
I have a high stealth, so let me check this first. What is that? Don't move away from me.
I'll have your eyes for
Oh,
that
for
one.
fuck's sake. Right. High stealth but no mechanics thing. So I got owned there. That was nice bait. Like, all I'm trying to do is mouse over this thing. So I had to move forward, and it baited me into there, because otherwise I would have just walked in with everyone else. Very well played, game. Hopefully that's the only trap. Now, this guy will come to me. He should ignore my body. There we go. So we don't have to worry about traps too much. Let's go ahead and position ourselves with our tankiest in the front. Arrange people behind.
What?
And we'll go ahead and, not the Holy Resistance, I want to do the Bless. Which is which one? It's been a little bit since last time. There we go. Let's bless ourselves before we stress ourselves.
even slowing us down.
There we go.
Sure.
Blessing may not have been required.
Keeping
Engage stealth
an
mode.
eye out.
Man, we might need to rest again. Oops. I'm not bringing myself.
I'm leaving.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Run, 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 run. Okay, that was just an endurance trap. Okay,
Yeah.
seriously, you there
Sure.
with your
Quickly and quietly.
high mechanics. I think they keep trying to bait us through these little trap corridors. Her stealth is not good, but her trap detection is the best. And honestly, if this guy wants to aggro on us, her stealth isn't that bad, maybe. Alright, well, we're obviously okay here, so let's bring up the rest of the group.
Sure.
We can even start with a spell. Now, I don't think I can bless out... What?! Is it timed? I don't understand. We didn't see that trap.
Yeah?
I walked right up there with her, with the highest mechanics. Ah, come on. It might not be a conventional trap. Our endurance is dropping a little bit. Where's my priest? Right over
What?
here. There we go. We're in the edge of the heel. Let me move up a little bit more with the priest, just in case this guy counts as a vessel. I think he does.
Slowing it down.
Right.
All right, bear. Front. Oh!
Hmm?
I guess they paths. That didn't actually count as a...
Sure.
All right. Stealth
Time to
mode.
see and not be
Let's try to get through here. We clearly need a lot more mechanics. We might have come to the castle a bit too early. Double revenants? No, that's just a skeleton, so that's not so bad. Alright, let's go and initiate combat by doing this. There we go. And I'm just going to... I want to get everyone sort of grouped up a bit.
What?
And again, we'll drop a blessing.
Dit.
Where's the bear? Is that the bear? Get up there.
Not even. Well,
You pull back a little, because you're not engaged. And now we're going to get you to drop the Talons of Friend and Foe Detection. Sure. Oh, well, that might have been overkill. Okay.
they won't see me coming.
Well,
no
apparently we're not
problem.
going to see traps either. You are, like, you have a mechanics of 3, right? Yeah, we
No
clearly need a bit
problem.
more. You also have a stealth of 3, which is quite nice for scouting stuff. We've got... Oh! There's... Okay, so we are in the dungeon. Excellent. Let's just check the rest of everything over here first to make sure we're clear. Right, and that's the door we couldn't get through. I guess if we could have gone through there, we would have been able to avoid a bunch of the traps. Alright. Whoa! We might need a key for that.
Hmm? Right.
I'm betting that they will provide us with a key somewhere. Bear. Bear opens the door. Bear can't open the door. Okay, I guess that's reasonable. Just a revenant. I kind of want to just shoot him and then pull him out of here. So let's try to do that. Let's bring our group back a bit.
Yeah.
You start things off with a bow shot. Thank you. Ooh. And we got a ghoul. Is that a ghoul? Yeah, a couple of ghouls coming through. Okay, bear. Stay in the front. I wish the bear could be part of our formation.
Yeah?
It doesn't seem to be
Huh?
possible. So we're just going to get you to move
What?
up. You will drop another blessing on our group.
Yeah.
Go ahead and engage with your
Yes.
ranged attacks here and here.
Hmm?
Just stand guard here, just to prevent people from being able to run through quite as much.
Not even.
Oh, engage that skeleton. There we go. Are we still on double speed?
Oh, good.
Kind of want half speed combat. Let me turn that on, actually. There's an option somewhere for that. To automatically go slow mode into combat. Combat auto slow. There we go. Just to make sure. Because, I mean, I like to pause a lot, but we can also bring it a little bit better than that. No one's taking any real endurance damage. We do have some nukes, right? Oh, this is another buff spell. Long-lasting circle of healing. Now let's use Wait. You don't target this? Friendly aura. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Everyone's still attacking people? Yes, they are.
What is it?
Now that they're clumped up a bit, we can probably launch one of our own spells. Insect Swarm works well if they don't move. Is it? It's not friend and foe, right? No, just an actual AoE, so we have to make sure we don't end up in it. But something like this should be pretty damn safe. Okay, I'll make sure to move up. Make sure we're all in the aura. And other than that, probably start... I think that's a good time for our heal boost. Plus damage.
Yes. Not even slowing us down.
Probably go into bear mode. But I think we're okay. Alright. Not bad. Bits and pieces of things I don't particularly need. I think that's all the lootables. We did not get a key, though. So, alright, let's turn off the fast mode. Stealth mode.
No problem.
Find traps, otherwise you will probably die. Well, I guess I've got to turn on the get maimed first. Experimentations, bodies, manuals. Alright. Looking clear so far. Money. Tank is warm to the touch. The glass vibrates with bubbling fluid inside. Blood and flecks of dried flesh encrust the remains. Alright, I guess it's safe for everyone to move in here. Oops.
No problem.
Alright, there's that door. Oh, I forgot to tab things on. Oh, yeah, actually, I might have missed some things by not having my tab toggled on. Let's just bank that for now. One of the things people had figured out, the glitch with the dog tooltip staying up. People figure it's probably because it's not when I enter and exit combat. They think it's because when I switch to bear form, it turns off all of my equipment. Now, I'm hoping that doesn't mean I lose all these stats, but it might, which might make me a lower priority for actually getting gear. But yeah, the pet kind of goes away in a way that, because it's unequipping the pet while the tooltip is up, and that's what's leaving the tooltips behind. So that might not be a bug that'll affect anyone else other than the shapeshifting druid.
Got it.
Surprised there's not more lootables around here. These doors locked? Nope, neither one are. Check the map. No real good indication as to which way we might want to go. I'm hoping to find someone who's got a key. I think that might be a good time for a quick save. I'm thinking those things are actually less friendly than might be indicated. I'm thinking there's going to be a triggered event. Or someone to talk to, at which point the things will attack us. I may want to rest before then. Let me go and just check out over here. Just out of curiosity. Before I go in the other room. We might want to clear this, then rest. Okay, we can bring other people in here at this point. That's not a lootable chest, really? It's disappointing. Another arbalest. I don't think we're going to prioritize grabbing that. We could use a bunch of lockpicks. Because we do have 3 mechanics. We have to use 4 lockpicks to open this up. Really do have to get a level. Oh, man.
Huh?
Alright.
Sure.
Let's go back over here. And see what we can do. I'm going to go ahead and rest first. That's going to be the last of my camping supplies, but we've taken a lot of damage. Mostly because of these traps. I'm convinced there's going to be some sort of like hardcore boss type fight over here. Nice that there don't seem to be random ambushes, which is good. Okay, we'll move everyone in as a group. Osria. I think that's the person who does the experimentation. So, I mean, we're obviously being spotted, so we don't have to sneak. Mostly, I'm just hoping to see if there might be a trap. Are we wearing our costumes? No, we're in a proper armor again. There's no visible trap. How am I going to want to organize my group here for this fight? Obviously, I'm going to have to go to bear mode. So I'll prepare myself to engage up here. We're going to move our own bear. Ghouls are pretty squishy. And a black cat? Interesting.
Sure.
You can take that. Oops.
If
Go
it
there.
makes you rest easier.
This bear will go there. And I will move
What
up
is
and
it?
be ready to shapeshift.
What?
We're going to try not to group up too much because I'm worried about AoEs from Austria. We're going to prioritize taking her down as quickly as possible.
Yes,
All right.
of course.
A woman caught mid-step across the room turns her head to face you. Long curls of black hair frame her face, one side of which is flecked with some green liquid. The gaze she sets upon you holds an eerie intensity. More interruptions. The woman sets down the book she holds, smiling faintly. What an interesting time we've been having of late. So many uninvited guests. Oh, I don't have enough perception. I suppose I have you to thank for all the damage to my work. It took time to get those people back on their feet, you know. What is it you're doing here? Those yours. I prefer cats myself. Well, she does have a cat. You know what? Let's be cocky. I have one of those as well. Austria studies you, mouth crooking upwards in a small smile. You're one of Kolsk's little rebels, I take it. Come to fulfill his ambitions, put an end to his departed allies? No matter. What concerns me is the curse upon Gilded Vale's people. I'm on a cusp of great discovery, and it is not Kolsk who undermines me. You might have chosen more powerful allies. Huh. She is monstrous, but what caused legacy? It isn't the superstitions of senile old men, I can tell you that. The legacy is an affliction of the soul, and I have dedicated my life alongside my peers to understanding the fabric of souls, the essence of life. With any luck, she'll hang on that tree along her peers too. I consider myself the foremost student of Pangram's famed theorems. It wasn't by chance that I was called here to assist in determining the true cause of this blight. This curse is not a parting gift from the scattered god, nor a punishment for petty sins. It must be a localized effect, something which strips the soul from a body, as the Buicks are known to do. I have detected, even so, lingering traces of essence upon the bodies of so-called Hollowborns. This suggests that the soul itself has not been wholly destroyed. It remains, I think, intact somewhere. And so it can be retrieved, sutured, if you will, back into its mortal flesh. Why haven't you been able to find a cure yet? Expressions grows cold. That fool priest, Nedmar, the Baratheon. The old man has woven a tidy little tapestry of lives and fables. Lord Radric is a pious man, and Nedmar holds power over him, especially now, after this business with Ygritte, as if that Hollowborn child was my doing. In any case, my efforts are increasingly hobbled by ignorance. The priest has focused Lord Radric's attentions upon the ruins of the scattered god's temple. If it is consecrated anew, rededicated to Bareth, then the curse will be lifted. Osra rolls her eyes. Radric believes him, of course. In any case, he has supplied a vast amount of gold towards the effort. You will note that I am bereft of such generous support. She gestures to her lab with a sweep of her arm. I have left to scrounge for answers in these dismal conditions. I mean, okay, raising the dead is obviously not an inherently good act. In fact, in almost every RPG sort of setting, including D&D, it's considered to be inherently evil. Even if it's like people make the argument, well, what if I use the zombies to protect an orphanage? Well, you know, at best that might sort of shift you a little bit more neutral-ish, but there's like something in most of these systems that is considered to be inherently unnatural, unclean, evil, and corrupting to your own soul. The sort of magics that you would use to raise the dead corrupt your own soul and will eventually turn you into, you know, an absolute villain. Is that what I would think in this particular thing? I mean, especially being a druid and being connected to maybe more the natural world, it seems like it. I'm going to go ahead with the can I help somehow just to keep the conversation going because I want more information. But I think there's a very, very good chance we may in the end still attack her. She angles a curious look your way. Interesting proposal. I certainly can't leave you threatening Lord Radric's life. How would I continue my research if he were gone? Still, perhaps we need not be enemies. Because I do want to look for a cure for this Hollowborn thing. If your true purpose is indeed, as Kolsk claims, to help Gilded Vale, then we are of one mind, and you may well be of use to me. I stand at the very brink of revelation, but Nedmar's interference has gone too far. Oh, am I really going to have to pick sides here? What do you want me to do? want you to deal with the High Priest, of course. With him gone, Radric will have nobody to distract him. We can focus our efforts upon resolving this crisis, and we will have the resources to do so. Kill him, and in return I will give you the means to speak with Radric, a secret way by which you can avoid the guards. They are not as patient as I, you see, nor do they ask many questions before attacking. All this with the condition that you do not harm Lord Radric. Lord Radric sounds like a huge, massive douche nozzle, and I don't think I want to see him live. So I think, because I think with the agreement with the priest, with Nedmar, would lead me to Radric with the understanding that I would probably kill Radric. The thing is, it's not like Osria isn't making sense. You know, and she does seem to me maybe uniquely qualified to understand this soul thing. But I think that this character, I think Delures does not think that she is legit. Or at least, you know, what she does is unnatural, therefore everything she says is untrustworthy. Plus, Lord Radric almost certainly has to die, so you're as monstrous as the creatures you make. Very well. If it's battle you long for, I'm happy to indulge you. Perhaps Lord Radric will show me greater favor if I bring him your corpse as well. Okay, this is not going to be an easy fight. I'm happy the cat's not getting involved.
Well,
You are going to go bear form as your first action. Actually, what I can do is queue up the attack, and then, yeah, toggle on bear form. So you should go into bear form right away and close that. You are going to go over there.
Yeah?
You are going to use your Flames of Demotion, which I keep forgetting, to go that way. You don't have to start with the Holy Radiance. Distance speed of all enemies. Moving engine projection returns. Yeah. Just like the holy power, just get a lot of stats. Oh, mark a target for retribution. Hits a bunch of damage. Lowers their deflection. There we go. That's what we want. We want to start with Divine Mark on her.
Aye?
Do you have a single target attack? You got the Ray of Fire, which will mostly hit us as well. You got the Corrosive Siphon, which is technically an AoE, and Self-Heal. We might go to a level 1 spell. Actually, just Minor Missiles against her might be an excellent idea. Or, oh, the Dazzling Lights lower her defenses. And anyone else who closed in there. So if I start casting it around here, I'll bet you I'll get that Ghoul, which will be nice.
Yeah?
You will start off, I'm going to toggle you to sort of attack in this direction. You're going to mark prey, because the bear is going to be attacking over there. Okay, I think that's a relatively good start. I'm going to unpause, double check that everyone is doing what they should be doing. Apparently that's a short-ranged attack. I hope it's not too short range. 2.5 meters. No, that's fine. You're not going to have to get into melee or anything like that. You used your ability, which is good.
yes.
Bear form engaged on her. She's already taken a bunch of damage as well. Ooh, she is healing herself.
What?
Okay, I'm going to let him finish that spell, and then we'll dump one of the big AoE heals. Excellent. She's out.
What is it?
Just use this thing. Your once per encounter.
Not even slowing it down.
Oh, you stop
These
taking
ones are in
actions.
for a walloping!
You're reloading. So we're not really focus firing, but that's okay. The idea was to get a tank on a variety of different things. We haven't even taken any real damage, which is good. I'm hoping she's got some good lootables, and we might get a new pet as well,
Right.
which has me very, very excited.
See and not be seen.
We have a new grimoire, which should have some new spells. Let's give it to you over here. We've got a regular rod of doing some attack damage. We've got some flesh. We've got a copper pan, and we've got a key. Lovely. Think that loots everyone? It does. So I'm just sneaking here to see if we might be able to spot traps. It doesn't look like there's any in before death. All right, we'll move everyone to the back. Just in case there's a trap, it won't hit quite as many people. I'll go talk to the cat. I got away with animals. First, you think this poor creature is diseased, for its black fur seems to have fallen off its hide in patches. But when the cat turns to investigate a fly on the wall, you note that an entire section of its ribcage is open to the air. Some of its tail is rotted away altogether to reveal a few jagged vertebrae. It's an undead cat. Oh man, I really want this as a pet. I don't like the idea of kicking the cat, but again, this sort of like unnaturalness. I've gone and killed all the revenants and ghouls and all these things. Cat doesn't seem to... This doesn't seem to bother Cat much. Letting out a trill purr and rubs against your shin. Oh, man. I can't not take the pet cat. Black fur comes away in clumps. I can't resist the cat. We've got to take it. Pick up the surprisingly lat and unexpectedly pointy creature and purrs contentedly in your arms. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. It's a little weird. But yeah, I couldn't, you know, just kick the cat. What the hell? This is considered theft, but there's no one here to see it.
They won't see me coming.
We've got a fine stiletto. I don't know if we've got anyone really using a stiletto. I'll just bank it for now. Got a book here. Lots of text that I'm not going to read right now.
I'll take care of it.
We're going to go over there. A little bit more money. Wow, we're actually making some serious bank here. Still in stealth mode, so we're going to go and finish investigating this room over here, but then we're going to go and unlock the prisoner. Oh, and I didn't realize there was some stuff we could peek at over here. We are, however, going to put a cut in this video. Thank you very much for watching another episode of our Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, and I will see you guys next time.